Ma.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the fourth quarter, the fourth quarter of 2023 week 2 JIIPCC mentorship program for the Fintech program. Please, is everyone here? Or at least are people here? Hello?
Yes, we're on call.
Okay. Thank you very much. So my name is Omolayo Olonshola, and I'm going to be the moderator for today's program. And we'll be having an announcement first before we with today's section. So the announcement is that there's still time, there's still opportunity for you to register for this program, and you can please send this to your friends and family, people that are really interested in this mentorship and internship program. And the registration is still available, it's still going on. So you can just send me the link. I'm sure they send the link to group chat, each group chat. So you can send the link to your people to actually join this program. Also, if you would like to have a 30-minute one-on-one mentorship with your favorite JIIPCC mentor, you can also click on that link. Okay, I believe they will send the link to each group chat so that you can get acts, get secret life lessons and directors from your favorite mentors, from your favorite mentor. So there's a number here that you can reach out to. And also you can also send a mail to JIIPCC@gmail.com to reach out to send a mail to tell them that you want to have a 30 minutes one section with your favorite JIIPCC mentor. Okay, so our mentor for today, is Mr. Tunde Ilani. Wow, that name actually sounds familiar, but I'm still trying to place it. Probably is on LinkedIn or something. This name sounds very, very good. Okay, so our mentor for today is Mr. Tunde Kilani. I'm not sure if he's on call now. Is he on call now? Or we're still going to be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Welcome, sir. Okay, so Mr. Tunde Kilani is an experienced business strategist and team lead on several consultancies for top private and public organizations, which includes Dangote Group, wow, HP Nigeria, Nigeria Breweries, Leadway Assurance, American University of Nigeria, federal government ministries and agencies, wow, of which includes the timely and effective implementation of project activities for Niger Delta Amnesty Training Program in Ogun State. He's a consultant with the Bank of Industry on ESP, that is a Youth Entrepreneurship Support Program, and GEF, Graduate Entrepreneurship Fund Program project. He also developed the curriculum for the IFA, that is the International Fund for Agricultural Development Training for young farmers across the northern central zone in Nigeria. Well, we're having a very powerful person today called take us for this section. And he believes that people are more capable and valuable than they often give credit for. His method marries the sublime with the systematic, allowing for creativity and change with a strong focus on foundation and implementation. He leads the team at Starkfield Company and is also a co-founder at Adada Financials, a fintech API platform. So he will be our mentor for this section. So thank you very much, Mr. Tunde, to have you now.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello, sir.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Tunde Kilani, and I think I have about 15 minutes just to talk, on what you guys are doing and what you guys are trying to build. Your presentations, and also, the whole fintech space as a whole, right? I've been in the fintech space now for I think it's about 7 years or 8 years thereabout. And I built several products, right, ranging from payments to API to banking as a service solution to open banking solutions and a whole lot of that. And one very, very important thing is, the fintech industry didn't just come to be, right? There were some things that have caused it, right? Which is some form of economic frictions and also more like an information information, what I call information asymmetries, right? Such that you can the bank as at then they were acting like God, right? They were the alpha and omega of everything. Even though even right now banks are still God, right? But as at that time, I don't know if I'm talking to millennials or I'm talking to Gen Z. One very crucial thing for us those days was when you go to GT Bank, you see the number of population that will be at the normal banking hall. It was crazy at that time, right? And it was because GTB was like the first bank that started, trying to fill EP, right? Even as at that time, right? Because I remember those days when we are trying to pay our school fees, in school, and okay, you're Gen Z, oh good, I'm a millennial, so I have a lot of stories. So, when you want to pay your school fees, you literally have to wake up very early to go to a normal GT bank or a Zenith bank, and you can be there for hours, right? The security guys are speaking rudely to you, and a whole lot of things, but just sprouting up. From the payments technique, or from the only few companies that were a bit of fintech at that time were the Quick Teller. We had Quick Teller, we had a Unified Payments, we had one other one. Quick Teller was InterSwitch, yeah. And before you can even pay on that InterSwitch, serious wala, right? Maybe you're trying to pay with your card. Is either your card is not going, or even if they remove money from your platform, from your account, you don't know who you are going to talk to. It was a whole lot of crazy thing. And from business owners, before you can even integrate Quick Teller, right? Before you can integrate InterSwitch. Before you could integrate QuickTeller or InterSwitch, at that time you have to pay 150K first. That's the first thing you have to pay. And so all of these things were all, the old thing that was happening, pre the full, I call unbundling of the banking space, right? Because I can't say till the era of fintech. Fintech has been existent before then. We had QuickTeller, we had unified payment, we had upstream. Those were, but most times, those were platforms that were connected to our school portal to pay your university, your school fees and all of those things. We had Remitter, but they were just still all in that old era of doing things, right? It was slow. The the interface was terrible, right? They were asking for a lot of money before you can integrate InterSwitch. At that time, you have to pay a lot of money, right? So somehow, all of this made young people like me, because most of those people at that era, they were older people. They were people called baby boomers. They were older people, like the Michelle of Paystack and co. Sorry, Michelle of InterSwitch and co. Right. So all of these things kind of made us young people like us to start rethinking how do we unbundle this space. There's so much power in the hand of a bank. There's so much power in the hand of a quick teller, for example. There's so much power in this Kaizen. How can we unbundle it? And that was when the era of fintech really started coming in Nigeria, right? Paystack was one of the first guy that first came to break the market. When they came up with one of the most simplest, sweetest API connection if you want to do payment gateway, and they made it free, right? For you to connect at that time. InterSwitch was charging 150K. Some other companies were charging. InterSwitch made it for free. Come and integrate with us. And within a short number of time, after they raised money from YC, they became viral. Everybody was using them. After a while, Flutterwave 2 came on board, and some few other guys started coming in. Of course, even before that time, Paga has also been in existence, right? Paga has been in existence, but it was also Paga was, even though it was a mobile money company, yeah, they had cool innovation, but there was still all that slow stuff. Of course, because of the partners that were dealing with them. So somehow, I would personally say the era that I started, really focusing on fintech was when Paystack joined the league, right? And it kind of made a lot of sense. You're seeing a lot of young people building solid solutions, raising funds, and all of that. And so that was the beginning. However, we must understand that fintech is number one. Fintech is here to stay, right? It's not going anywhere, and there's still going to be more unbundling. It's all called unbundling. Unbundling means, you have a bank now. I'm going to separate everything. Then they will now be rebundling, right? And so, as of today, for example, in the fintech space, we have a variety of fintech applications from credit and lending, which is what you see with PalmPay, you see with Okash, you see with some lending companies around there, quite a number of them. There's investment and savings, which for me is like the most profitable fintech for me personally. That is where you see the Piggyvest, the Carrywise, and some few other guys, right? Insurance and shared risk too also have their own technology solution, even though that's why you see cover.ai. But even though technology is still very slow in that, the insurance space in Nigeria is not very fluid yet. There's still a lot of old processes and all of those things. Trading and securities, that's where you see the like of Chaka that RiseVest just bought, RiseVest, Trove, Bamboo, and a number of them. Right. So as such, all of these things, right, is all called fintech unbundling. Before now, right, all of these fintech varieties that I just mentioned were things that bank was doing. Only bank would do credit and lending. Bank would do investment and savings. Bank would do insurance. Bank would do trading and security. They had an asset trading firm. Okay, they had an asset trading firm, that's also under there. They had banking accounts, which are some of the traditional bank, technologies. They had bank accounts. They had automated teller machines. They had several payment rails. I think it was during Sanusi time that I started telling banks to remove something. So they removed insurance from banks. That was when we had, I think, GTB now launched Investment One. They had to remove trading and security. They say banks should focus on just banking, right? So those are some of these, small process that people will begin to see. After all of that, there's also the fintech analytics that we are not even talking about at all. There's a lot of fintech analytics right now that help with credit decision. Before I give you loan, I want to be sure that you are who you say you are. And so I get all your data, which was the company I started then, Adada, right? I want to aggregate everything about you, and I want to be able to make informed decision before I give you credit. I want to be able to detect fraud, right? From your if you want to defraud me, I want to be able to do proper risk-based algorithm, risk-based decision. I want to be sure that yes, you're not a gambler, right? I want to be sure, and the way they do it is very simple. They just have access to your account statement, and they can analyze your account statement to determine your kind of person. You understand? And so these are some of the things that even after that time the banks were not doing. And there are things that we've just started seeing now. We have Played in America, we have Mono in Nigeria, we have Adada, we have Okra, we have a few number of them, right? We also have what we call the fintech infrastructure, right? That most of these fintechs are layered on, right? We have the data and credit bureaus, like the credit bureau in Nigeria, by my bank statement and co. Right? We have several fintech ecosystem tools. We have several open banking technologies right now, right? Like Adada 2 is also Mono 2, they're all open banking technologies. Now we're now also in blockchain that we're not even talking about yet. Of course, we understand that Nigeria has not fully embraced it, but the truth is blockchain is not going. Now there's a difference between blockchain and cryptocurrency. You have to know that, right? Cryptocurrency, like the name implies, the currency where I spend, I give you money. It's an exchange, right? But blockchain is a technology itself, right? Just like you have the technology that powers the internet. Blockchain is a technology that powers the cryptocurrency and other things. And blockchain can be applied in every way, in a lot of ways, right? In a lot of blockchain can be applied in real estate, in finance, in several industry. And so these are some of the things that the fintech has bettered. And so we hope that yeah, basically. So these are some of the things that the fintech space has bettered. So of course, the future for me from all of this is that after all of this has been done, they've scattered everything. Individual now become expert at one, right? They will now start going through rebundling, where they now start pulling all the distinct. So a Kuda bank will now start pulling some things to add to his platform. Let me add cross-border payment. Let me add insurance. Let me add this. Do you get? You saw the way MoneyPoint started. MoneyPoint first started as an account number, virtual account. From virtual account, they said, okay, let's add POS. They added POS, that's payment. They added POS. It was first an account. They added POS, that's payment. After a while, after they've done payment, they said, okay, let's add credit. They added credit. They were doing B2B payments with agents. Then they added credits to agents. Now they are saying, okay, you know what? Let us add what's it called? Let us add B2C payments. They've added B2C payment. And after a while, they will start thinking of some else. Maybe they will start selling insurance. Who knows? To market women. Maybe they will start now they're becoming a bank proper. Maybe they will start, cross-border payments. Maybe they will start trading. It's a whole lot of things. So yeah. So I believe that all of this will still come together. Yeah, I think I will stop here. Thank you very much. I spent 15 minutes.
Okay. Thank
Hello,
you.
I'm done. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We'll just thank you for that wonderful presentation. We would like to have the fintech presenters come and make their presentation, and then, sir, after that, we would like you to give your comments on the presentation they have made, and then we'll go to the question and answer section. So, if that is possible, we want to have the fintech presenters, the fintech presenter. Where are you guys? You can come and make your presentation. Presenter, we're waiting for you.
Okay. Okay, I'm here. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Can you guys hear me? Okay. My name is Hope Ace Odion, and I'll be the presenter for today. So I just want to quickly share my screen.
It seems you are a bit of issue sharing. Please, can someone else help her share if
Please.
I don't think I can make it anymore. I'm sorry.
Can you guys see the screen?
yes, we are with you.
It's my
Can you see the
ex-husband.
screen?
Hold on.
No, we cannot see your screen. Oh,
Okay,
Should I
please give
share
me
that
a
new? Should I?
Can you see it now?
I can't see you.
yes, we can. Yeah, we can see it now. I can see it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's start. So we're going to be starting. The topic for this week is commercial development of fintech, which is the contribution it has on open banking, embedded finance, and the world of payments. Are we following?
Yes, please, you can go on. Oh, we can hear you. I can hear
Okay.
you. Okay, but you can hear you.
Thank you. Before we delve into commercial development of it, it is very important to establish what fintech is. I know that's what like now, fintech is the utilization of technological devices to improve financial access. So now we want to delve further to see how fintech has contributed commercially to how technology has contributed to commercial development. Now, the commercial development of fintech, that's short for financial technology, represents a transformative force in the financial industry. Fintech encompasses a wide array of innovative technologies and digital solutions that are reshaping the way we manage, invest, and transact with our finances. So the coming together of finance and technology has helped us a lot. That's really reshaped the way we invest, the way we transact, the way we manage our finances. Now, this sector has disrupted traditional banking, like fintech sector has disrupted the traditional banking style, and and it has offered new and convenient avenues for lending, investing, and its role is shaping the future of finance and the broader global economy of recent. Now, we also talked about some key concepts in fintech, like open banking, embedded finance, and documents. These are the concepts of fintech. So, what's open banking? Open banking system allows third-party financial services providers to access financial data from banks and other financial institutions within the consent of the account holders. Open banking aims to promote competition, innovation, and consumer choice in the financial industry by enabling the sharing of financial information and the development of new user-friendly financial services and application. Now, this thing called open banking is a system that allows third party this third party and neither the bank nor the customer, but there are other parties. It gives this third party access to financial data of the consumer from the bank. So it's the bank that's giving this third party the financial data of the consumer, and with the consent of the consumer, privacy and stuff like that. Now, open banking enables user-friendly financial service and application. This includes services like budgeting apps, our payment platforms, and more. OPay, Pound Pay, even there's this UBA, there's this bank UBA, we have our UBA bank app. Yes, so it's open banking that
I can't hear you
Oh,
anymore.
hello, Hope. Are you still there? We cannot hear you anymore. So I think she's having issue with her network. Oh,
can you hear me?
okay, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
So in
Hello? I think we lost her again. Wow. Hello? Please, does any other person have the presentation that can continue from where she stopped?
Yes, can we have any backup presenter to help? It seems her network is very poor. If you...
Can you hear me now?
Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay, I'm so
I
sorry.
can hear you. Should I share the screen? Should I share the screen from my end and then you present?
Okay. Let me see. Okay, I'm already sharing the screen.
Okay.
Okay, so I was talking about
Hello, Hope, are you still there? Hello? Please, can somebody else just take over from her? Because I think she's having a very issue with her network. I think her network is very poor at the moment. Hello?
Can we
Yes, I
have
want
it?
to share.
Okay.
Please, can you just go ahead while she works on her network? Because can't, I guess she's even out of the call now. What is she saying? Please, can we just, Mr. Femi, if you have it, can you just continue from where she stopped?
okay, guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry, a call came in, but I've taken care of that now.
Okay, please, can you continue? Thank you.
Yes, Femi, please can you help me share the screen because I'm having problem with that now. Femi. Okay, thank you. So I think I'm in the third slide. So as I was saying, we were talking about open banking. So now I said that open banking has contributed to commercial development by fostering innovation and competition. And I gave an example by using what the speaker said about during his time, the way they used to be like the banks there then, they were like the god then, because there was no means of making transfer except until you go to the bank to make transfer, then bring the receipt and all that. But now with the use of a mobile banking app, we can make transfer and we can even bring the receipt from there. We can even print out the receipt using our phone. So this has fostered more competition in the market. And with more competition, more banks, they are prompting their staffs to think of more ideas. More innovations are coming up because of the competition in the market. Everybody wants to be on top. Then it has also led to the creation of new financial products and services. As I said, please, are we following?
Yes, please, can continue.
Okay, so as I said, it has led to the creation of new financial products and services because of the competition out there in the market. More banks, more companies are thinking about new ways, new innovations and technologies to foster financial services, and these are promoting production of new financial products and services. This benefits business and consumers with more choices. Yeah, as a consumer, I have more choices now. Unlike before that, if I don't use the traditional banking system, that's if I don't go to bank to make transfer, there's no other way for me. But now I can make use of my phone. There are more options for me. I can choose between either going to the bank or making transfer from my phone, and definitely I'll choose making transfer from my phone. And then it has also made it has also increased the efficiency in transaction. Yes, like my speaker said, like the speaker said earlier on, that before you need to go to the bank, like the money and the time it will take to go to the bank to make transfer is enough for me to do other important things. But open banking has increased efficiency in transaction. I can sit at home, I can sit from the comfort of my home and make transaction. So then, for example, now when a person uses a budgeting app that can access their bank account information with their consent through application programming interface to provide a comprehensive view of their finances and help with budget management. We said that open banking is a system that allows third-party financial service providers to access financial data from banks and other financial institutions. So now with the use of this budgeting app, like if a person uses budgeting app, there are some, okay, let me give this instance, like OPay now. If you want to register for OPay, they do ask for your email and sometimes your BVN. That's if you want to upgrade your tier from tier 1 to tier 2. So same thing with this, they are collecting of your data, that's your BVN. Okay, sorry. Okay, they are collection of your BVN or your email, they are collecting your data, but then they are using it for your own benefit. Then let us move on to embedded finance. So embedded finance, it refers to the integration of financial services into non-financial products and services. It allows business to offer financial services like payment, lending, or insurance seamlessly within their existing offers. So it is when other non-financial service providers, they integrate financial services, that's embedded finance now, they integrate financial services into their service just to benefit consumers. Let me give an instance now, like this boat riding app. You see, unlike normal riding app and normal mode of transportation where you have to pay physically, now if you are using boats, you can decide to make your transfer using your card. You will just have to input your card number and the CV something at the back. So that's what literally embedded finance is about. Is how boats transportation. This is how transportation came in contact with fintech. So you can see now that is what embedded finance is. Even your Jumia, when you want to buy something online, you can pay using your Jumia app. So that's what embedded finance is. When other service provider, you can make payments, and that's when other business offer financial services like payment, learning, insurance, and stuff like that. Then it has contributed to commercial development by enabling business to enhance their customer offering, improve user experience, and create new revenue streams through the integration of financial services within their product or services. So as I said, it has enabled business to enhance their customers' offering. Now, customers will be more satisfied because, instead of me looking for where to withdraw money so I can pay the boat ride, and I can just do transfer from my phone. Like, it is much more easier and much more user-friendly. And it has also created more avenue for companies to make more money. The charges that they'll get from you doing transfer through their app, and also the money for the transportation. So this is how embedded finance has really contributed to commercial development. And then we have payments in the financial world. Like payments now, payments has become much more easier with innovations and with fintech. We can't talk finance without talking about money, whether digital or physical. But since we're talking about financial technology, definitely we're talking about digital assets here, like blockchain, cryptocurrency, and so much more. Right now, so if you can even make payments using blockchain and cryptocurrency. So the landscape of payment has witnessed a remarkable transformation in recent years with the rise of fintech and digital innovations, and it has revolutionized the way we transact, making payments more efficient, secure, and convenient. So, however, we're going to be seeing the benefits of open banking. Okay, the first one is the programming interface. Okay, application programming interface. That is, application programming interface is a set of rules and protocols that allow different software applications to communicate with each other. Let me see if I can give an example. Okay, services like PayPal offer application programming interface. Then we also have financial inclusion. That's the benefit of open banking and personalized financial services. Then We also have embedded finance. The benefit of embedded finance is reduces the barrier for digital platforms. Like I've said earlier, instead of you want to pay when you enter the booth, right? Instead of you going to your UBA bank app to go and transfer money to the booth, right? You can just do it from the booth app itself. Then increases the value of small and medium business enterprises. Yes, if more business embed finance into their app, definitely they are likely to make more revenue. Then integration of financial services into non-financial platforms. Yes, by integrating non-financial services into financial services.
Is there something online?
Excuse me. So by integration of financial services into non-financial platforms, there are more revenue to be made, and it is helping commercial development and also enhance customer service. As I've said, I think I've said all these things earlier. Embedded finance has really helped, like that's created a user-friendly um, interface and increased convenience. Yes, it is much more convenient to make payments from the comfort of one app than switching between app or um, making transfer from on that app. Then we also have world of payments like digital wallets, cryptocurrencies, central bank digital currencies, and cross-border payments. Yes, let me dwell on this cross-border payments. Like with the introduction of cryptocurrency now, we can make payments using cryptocurrency and between one country to the other. Like cryptocurrency is not limited to a particular country, unlike Nigeria that is limited to naira, US is limited to dollars. But with use of cryptocurrency, we can make cross-border transaction, cross-border payments. Then we have mobile wallets. That's our bank apps, and we can make transfers. Fintech has created innovations that make transfers much more secure and convenient. Thank you. So with with the further development of fintech, finance services provided by industries is definitely going to, I don't say take over because it's already taking over. Yes, they're already taking over the normal traditional banking services. So fintech is a is a new trend. In fact, I think it's going to be a constant. So I believe with more development of fintech, customers and everyone is going to enjoy the services it has to provide, and it's to make things easier, to make transaction easier for everyone. Thank you. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Thank you very much, Hope. Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. In fact, I actually learned a lot from it too. So we're calling on our mentor, Mr. Tunde, to please give our own his own contribution to the presentation of the participants of the group, rather. Mr. Tunde?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to set up my video.
We would like your observation and your contribution to our presentation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Right, thank you. Who presented? Was it Jessica? Who presented?
Hope presented.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Hope. I think it was a wonderful one, right? Even though I was expecting to see some things, right, based on what was shared with me, right. I was expecting to see the business model of each of them, of open banking, embedded finance, and the world of payments. Payments basically. I was expecting to see the different business model, right? How open banking generates money, how embedded finance generates money, how payment also generates money. I was also expecting to see more around the difference between the three, right? Yes, there's benefits, there's a risk. On embedded finance, so I would have loved to see the benefit and also the risks too. And then on payment, so I would have loved to also see the benefit and the risks too, right? So and also to make people understand, because most times, right, people categorize open banking as embedded finance, as banking as a service. So there's banking as a service, there's embedded finance, there's open banking, and most time people use this term. Open banking is just basically, like you said, which is data sharing. the bank open up its application for fintechs or for organizations to be able to share the that the bank has or a fintech has. So it's more like around data sharing. And the goal of this one is to enable you build more customized service or more customized products for the customers that you're serving. Embedded finance is more like, oh, I have or embedded finance or banking as a service now. Or okay, no, let me use embedded finance. Embedded finance is banking or bank technologies turning all their product suites into APIs, right? And then reselling it. So a GT bank will have an account opening API that they sell to maybe an A banner. So every customers that come on A banner to buy products in A banner can, when they want to collect their A banner loyalty card, they will automatically have an account with GT Bank. That is embedded finance. Then the banking as a service is using the bank products gone, right, the real products and turning technology. So the for a long time, Brass is using wave account to open account for people. That's banking as a service. Where Bank provided banking as a service to Brass technology. Long time, Piggyvest was using Where Bank technology to open account. So every time you log into Piggyvest, the account you will see is Wema Bank. So that is Wema Bank providing bank night service solution to Piggyvest. So like that. So I would have loved to see all of this. But in all, I think it's a good one for a newbie. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Tunde. Thank you so much for your contribution and also the observation. Please, do we have questions? Do we have any questions from the mentees? I'm not sure didn't drop any question. So we'll be taking live questions. Okay, so I have Hope. Hope is raising up her hand. So
Okay. No, I actually have a question because while making my research, I found it really hard to differentiate between open banking and embedded finance. So I would like the speaker to explain what's the difference between open banking and embedded finance. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Hope. So like I said in the other meeting, right? So in my previous conversation, so open banking is strictly, and I'll give you a use case for it, it's strictly data sharing. So let me give you an idea. Hope you have a fintech. You give out loan, right? You give out loan to people, to market women, or to say teachers. So you now want to be able to, before you give out this loan, you want to check if these teachers, they're actually creditworthy. So you approach all the banks and tell all the banks, please, I want to be able to plug into or get your account statements, the account statement of all your customers, so that I can instead of teacher bringing the account statement to your platform, you now approach the bank directly. So the process of you sharing that data is open banking. Is literally just opening up your platform for third party to plug in. Do you get? Opening up your platform for data sharing, for third party to plug in for data sharing. That's open banking. So this company Hope Bank, now Hope Lending Company, now plug into Zenith, GT, all the bank. So at any point in time, when a customer is Ogochukwu, when Ogochukwu comes to meet you and say, oh, I want you to give me 1 million naira loan, all you need to do is Ogochukwu put in your account number at your bank. Once Ogochukwu puts in account number and his bank, you are able to collect that data. Of course, with the authorization of Ogochukwu anyway, you're able to collect that data from Zenith Bank and from other bank that Ogochukwu has account with. And then you pull up all that data and you analyze it to now check if you want to give Ogochukwu money or not. I don't know if you understand. So that process of the bank opening up its system for you to access their data is open banking. In Nigeria, it is not yet, most of the banks are still restricting right? It's only, I think it's in Europe. There are policy that is guiding it, right? In Nigeria, even though there's a policy around it, but it's not fully implemented yet. Embedded finance is I run a company. I don't do fintech. I run a laundry company. And on my laundry company, right, I have customers. Say I have like 1,000 customers. I don't like the way I'm collecting cash. I'm giving you the use case so that you see the difference. I don't like the way I'm collecting cash from my customers, right? Maybe because there's issue of theft and all of those things. So I put in an API on my website such that when customers want to submit their clothes, they will put it on their website and say, okay, you know what, I want to wash 15 clothes. How much clothes? Okay, sorry, let me give you a very clear example. I'm having no iFitness. iFitness, that gym center.
Yeah, I know iFitness. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
so
think I know it.
iFitness is a gym center, right? They have chains of gym location across the country. They have in Lagos, they have in Abuja, I think they have in Port Harcourt too. They have close to about 10 in Lagos alone. Now, on fitness app, when you go to iFitness, I've registered there before. They will collect all your medicals, they will collect everything. They will now link your debit card. They will collect your ATM. They will now link your ATM to their platform. So you can't pay them cash, neither can you use your ATM to pay on POS in iFitness. They will link your debit. They will tell you, give me your debit. They will link your debit card. You will link it yourself. You will link your debit card to your platform. Now, the idea is this: is an embedded finance solution which a bank has provided them, right? Or a fintech has provided them. So what they do is this: at the end of so for every time you come into gym, you register. At the end of the month, it will calculate everything and remove the money from your bank. Do you get? So that process, that technology that has allowed iFitness, that is not a bank, to be able to automatically go into your account, into Ops account, and remove money. Of course, with your authorization, everything was with your authorization. Is that solution, the company that provided it to them, either fintech or a bank, is an embedded finance solution. I don't know if you understand.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I
Other
understand now.
platforms too, like for example, Prince Ebano has a loyalty card. For every time you buy a product, right? There's some, I don't know if it's Ebano, but I know some few supermarket that has loyalty card. For every time you buy a product, right, you get credits, and you can decide to go and cash out that credit. You can decide to use that credit to buy another product. That's embedded finance. There are school portals that have embedded finance, right? So embedded finance is basically useful more for an organization that has nothing to do with fintech, but it needs API to be able to automatically, do banking transactions. Do you get either give out loan or either give out credit? For example, now when you go to Airpiece or IBAN, there's what we call buy now pay later. So you want to fly now pay later. If you click on the fly now pay later option, what it means is that there's a company that is offering that embedded finance solution to Airpiece. So Arik, I think it's on Arik. There's a company that is offering that embedded finance solution to Arik. So if I say, okay, I want to fly now and pay later. Once I request for that, that company will pay Arik on my behalf. There's some few companies, there's Onboardly, there's like 2 or 3 companies doing that. That company will pay Arik on my behalf. Then they will now collect that money from me because I will have tied my debit card, my account to them. So when it is the due date, they will collect the money. That company on board, ONBURD, let me send it to you guys so that you guys can check it out. That company is offering an embedded financial solution, right, to what's it called? To Ibom here or Arik. There's another one to call Cassava. Yeah. So I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sude. Please, do we have more questions?
Yeah, there's a question here, right? What is the future of fintech in Nigeria? Like I said, the future of fintech has come to stay, right? I'm seeing us go even into vertical fintech building, which is what it means is that which is the next phase in the next 5 years, and you start seeing it. Where we now have fintech for agriculture, fintech for mechanics, fintech, and I have some people already building for that. That's the future, where you now begin to segmentize based on industry and begin to build specific products for them, right? Because right now, the only point OPL they're just building for everybody. But when you want to collect that market from them, it's now so let me look at all the mechanic. What will mechanic need? For example, a mechanic will need invoice on the platform. A mechanic will need to be able to keep all his inventory. Or no, don't let me say mechanic, a spare parts dealer will be able to keep all his inventory. He'll be able to he will need a marketplace to buy his product. So it will be more customized. He will need loan. So because I understand his business, I can give him loan. Do you understand? The same thing for agro. The company I used to work with, that's what we do. Cross South Africa, you can check them out. We're building. Let me give you the sites. We're building solution. We're building digital banking solution for the agro space, right? So there is more of that happening soon, anytime soon. So the future of fintech has come to stay anyway. How can we elevate the program associated with fintech such as hacking and data? I really don't think we can elevate it. Right? We can only reduce it. We can't totally remove it. We can only reduce it because hacking is like you saying that how can I protect my house from thief? You cannot totally. They will keep coming, even if it's in banana. One day they will come. You will keep pursuing them as much as you are trying to put all the security measures in place. It does not totally guarantee you. It does not totally separate you or guarantee you against theft. If armed robber did not come, your staff will steal your stuff. Somebody will steal. You get the point. So you cannot totally eradicate it. So what we just need to do is, I think, which is what I love, what the minister of digital economy is doing, Bosun. And I think you all should follow him. He has wonderful programs. You should follow him on Twitter. And the guy is doing amazing work right now because there is need for us to increase our tech talent. And I'm happy that I saw cybersecurity there. We need to have more cybersecurity experts. In fact, I feel that cybersecurity will be on demand in the next 5 years because every company will need a cybersecurity expert. So if you are looking at tech space to venture in, maybe you can look at cybersecurity. What can you say about Nigeria adopting the blockchain technology and use of cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency cannot be an official means of payment. It would never be. We won't get to that point because the government will not want it. Cryptocurrency is decentralized. The government will not want that. It can always be an alternative source of currency. It can't be an official. No country will want to do that. It's too risky. It's going to mess up the economy, right? But on the blockchain technology, like I said, the blockchain technology is still coming up. However, the challenge I see with blockchain technology is what's the word? Is the blockchain once it's on blockchain is forever, right? That's foreverability. There's a word like that. It's just the only thing. But there's some industry that will need it, right? Record are stored there and all of that. Some industry that like land will need it. Real estate will need it. So it's also something evolving. But I think that yes, the Nigerian government has not stopped blockchain. There are a lot of blockchain technologies around. What they officially stop is cryptocurrency, right? So they've not stopped blockchain. There are a lot of blockchain startups that are still working and doing stuff for the government. What they've stopped is cryptocurrency. So on that cryptocurrency level, right, they just, of course, there needs to be some tweaking such that they can manage it. And also, we need to also upskill the Central Bank of Nigeria to be able to manage it. But at the moment, I don't think any government will ever want to make cryptocurrency an official means of payment. It's too volatile. It can mess up the economy. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Tunde. Please, do we still have any question from any of the mentees? Please, this is an opportunity for us to gain more knowledge on whatever has been on our mind, questions that we have been thinking about. Okay, so we have Jessica. So Jessica, please ask the question.
Okay, thank you, sir, for answering those questions. But what about El Salvador and Central African Republic? I know they make use of Bitcoin as their legal tenders. What would you say about those countries too?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you?
Did you hear the question I asked?
So yeah, you're saying El Salvador making use of as a legal tender,
Yes,
Bitcoin.
making use of Bitcoin. Yes.
So you know, even if you look at their platform, if you look at their company, they will tell you it's an experiment. If you look at, I have a research in front of me right now. They will tell you it's an experiment. El Salvador experiment with Bitcoin is a legal tender, right? And I know the reason why they did it. I'm going to share the link with you right now. I know the reason why they did it. You know the reason. The reason is they want to bring in. They see that a lot of people. So El Salvador, Central Africa, all those countries, the economy is very poor. So it's a way of trying to get what they are trying to do is a way of trying to welcome a lot of crypto experts into the economy and bring in money to the economy. Malta too did it. Malta and Seychelles were the first people to start. Right, any small cryptocurrency, you see that they have a Malta address, they have a Seychelles address. The idea basically is just to give a safe haven to Bitcoin people, right? To the crypto people that deals in crypto. That's what's the idea. And what this would do, which was what also we were also clamoring for in Nigeria at that time. What would do what that would do for them is because they have a very low economy, it will help them boost it. But for the long term, right, I doubt, right, because once they achieve that status where they are fine, they have made a lot of money, they will come back to say, "Hmm, this cannot work, right? Because you can just be moving money and we can't trace it. No government want that. Did you get? Which is why America will not accept it. Which is why China will not accept it. Those are the big economy in the world. Which is also why Nigeria will not accept it. Nigeria is the biggest economy in Africa, right? They will never accept it. So the once and when it comes to currency, right? The biggest economy determine what happened in the world. So let me give an example. Pounds is the most strongest currency in the world, but pounds is not the official trading currency. It's dollars, right? And it's because it's America. They have the power. They're the biggest. Do you get? They're the biggest. Do you understand? When the European Committee, Europe as a whole, when they came up with Euro, right? They wanted they wanted pounds to, for the United Kingdom to stop, issuing pounds and let everybody be using euro in Europe. The Queen of England rejected it, like cannot happen. Do you get? Because in Europe, United Kingdom, the British is still the biggest market. Do you understand? So the big markets will not want it because if that is safe even for some unwanted things that they will be able to control. Yeah, so you can see Salvador or you can see Central Africa. Those are very small economy that are just trying to pump in money into the economy. Not like it's going to be a more um, deliberate thing that the world will take. I don't know if that helped.
Okay, yes, I heard you. Thank you very much. I
You're welcome.
understand.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Sunday. So we have Hope. Hope is raising up her hand. So Hope, please, can you ask your question?
Okay. So you talked about protection and security, and you said that it cannot be completely eradicated, but to an extent. So now we also talk about open banking, like that shares customers' personal data with third party. So in this process, probably a threat
Hope we
can
lost
come up
you.
whereby a customer's data is being sir,
Okay, continue now.
can you hear
Continue.
me? So I
Yeah.
was saying that we talk about open banking whereby a customer's data is being shared with a third party. What about a case whereby the customer's data will then be probably
Compromise.
breach on the person's privacy, on the customer privacy? So do you think that this the problem with data privacy and protection, it can cause customer to withdraw? Because you give an example that if your house is being robbed, that does not mean that it should stop being robbed. Like at least one time or the other, someone will come to rob the house. If I'm the one, I would definitely relocate. So some customers might want to leave that particular financial company because of their data or their privacy is being breached. Don't you think that the issue of data protection and privacy can cause consumers to leave the fintech industry?
So thank you very much. Oh, that was a very brilliant one. So let me answer your questions gradually, step by step, right? So that you will understand, where we are going to and the world that we are in, right? So there has been some data breach, right, from JP Morgan to quite a number of them. Even in Nigeria, I think there was some that happened. Which fintech was that? No, it wasn't fintech. It was a bank, right? Even though they denied it, Nigeria, they always deny it. They will not tell you the truth. But in what's it called? In the US, from just a minute, um, Nigerian banks. Let me see. Okay, I think it happens in some online lending platform in Nigeria and so on and so forth. There are quite a number of them. So Nigeria, they will not report it, even though it has happened in GT and Zenith Bank before. Now, like I said, you totally cannot eradicate it. You just need to keep upping your system, upping your security system, right? Which is why I said cybersecurity. There's the world right now. In the next 5 years, will be in serious demand for cybersecurity experts. We don't have a lot of them. We have more software developers than cybersecurity guys. So just have that at the back of your mind. And so because you have cybersecurity experts, there will always, sorry, we don't have much, there will always be the people that first started learning cybersecurity. If you remember, it started as an hacker. I don't know if you ever had a friend who wanted to do, IT, they will tell you I want to be an hacker. So and of course it was a movie that showed us. The first people that started learning cybersecurity, okay, they want to go to cybersecurity, they will tell you it was an hacker. So we had more criminal than the legal, hackers. So that's one. So in the world that we are in right now is open. So there's open commerce, there's open health, there's open banking. I am definitely sure, Hope, you were going to ask this question. If I go online right now, I can get I can get some very important facts from you, right? And it's simple. It's because of the fact that, and I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to run this experiment just for you to. I've not met her, right? Hope is a lawyer, right? She's a public speaker, right?
Yes,
Hope is
that's my LinkedIn account.
Exactly. Do you understand? What this is just strictly telling you that there is nothing to hide again. Do you get? It's the world that we are in. So it's either you are part of them or you decide to go and, hide in a hole. Do you get? If I decide to dig further, I can get your phone number from here. Do you get? If I decide to dig further, I can get your parents' contact, your siblings' contact. I can get where your siblings are. I can get where you are staying if I decide to dig deeper. So is your data not breached already? It is breached already. Do you understand? So if you have to look at it from that angle, so because of the world that we are in, we're in an open world. Everything is open right now. And that's why they call it global village, where you can see everything. Do you understand? I know Hope. Hope knows me. It does not take me anything to know who Hope is. Do you understand? So it's also the same thing too with finance. And the reason why they are pushing it to finance is because of the fact that we need to increase the interaction between finance. Do you understand? We need to increase the interaction such that it can benefit more people. So the benefits actually does outweigh, all of these attacks that you see. So, however, some countries like Nigeria has NDPR, is it National Data Protection Regulations, right? That there's also GDPR in Europe. America too has its own. So it is this NDPR that every organization must follow it to the latter to protect your data. So, for example, an hacker might hack your account and maybe might not see your surname. They're only able to get your phone number and your name or something. Or they might not be able to get some things. These are part of the NDPR policies, right? So And when there are breaches like that, they are being fined by the government. So, there are processes that has been laid down in trying to ensure protection of the consumers, which is we have NDPR, we have GDPR, we have a lot of them like that. So I think that's what the government has done in that area to protect, which is why when I go to the bank and say, bank, give me Hope audience data, they will not give me, except I get a court order or a police, not even me, they will give it to a police officer because it's by law. Do you understand? It's part of data protection. So these are some of the things. That's why I said, even on that open bank, you have to authorize data be shared. If you don't authorize that data shared, you cannot have access to it. So they can't share your data. I don't know if that helped.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Please, does any other person have questions? Questions, please. Okay, it seems we have been able to answer questions, what we have in our mind and everything. So this is picture time. Please, I will encourage everybody to please turn on your camera so that we can take our picture. Did everybody turn on your camera? Okay. Jessica, your camera is not on. Okay. Mr. Dennis, please, can you take the picture?
Yes, I've done that. You can. Sorry, just a minute.
Okay.
All right, we can continue. I'm done.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. We have been able to learn a lot of things from our mentor. Thank you very much, Mr. Tunde, and thank you to the mentees, to the presenter, Hope, and Femi, Mr. Femi. Thank you very much for giving us. We have learned a lot from the presentation, and also Mr. Tunde, thank you so much for allowing us to gain from your pool of knowledge. Really appreciate you for coming for this section. And I will encourage the mentees, please visit the link. Please send the link to for this fourth quarter mentorship to your friends and family. I'm sure some of them have not seen it. That's why they are not registered. So please, I would encourage you guys to send the link to your friends and family. Also, the one-on-one 30-minute section with your favorite mentee, you can still click on the link. I'm sure they will send the link to each group, to your group chat, so I can check the link and reach out to us. Thank you very much, everybody. I think we have come to the close of this section.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So we'll be seeing next week. I'm not going to be the moderator for next week, though, but by next week, I'm sure we'll be able to learn something too. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Okay, goodbye.